Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Darren.
You are listening to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast.
This is episode number 256.
We are stupid excited that you're here.
I'm glad you...
There's more to that.
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
Stupid.
We are stupid.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
We are coming off a high. Lord have mercy. Mike had a birthday party over the weekend.
Yeah.
His birthday is not till this Thursday, so you still have... Well, no, because this episode drops 4 days after his birthday.
He's going to be an old man by the time you hear this.
You know what? If you want to send Mike something, you can do that after the fact.
Do that.
He doesn't care.
I don't care.
But Mike, my little brother, Mike, had his 50th birthday party. And boy, howdy, was it a hoot.
Yeah. And
Lord.
we're going to talk about that.
My face hurts from laughing. My sides hurt from laughing. I ate so much bad food, I got acid reflux, hence a hangover. Yeah, because I'm at that age where I can eat too much food. I get a hangover from greasy foods. Yeah. I had a few drinks.
Yeah, the drinky drink?
Yeah, I had some drinky drinks.
Did you go beer, or were you going like hardcore?
I only drink the beer. I don't do the hardcore drinks.
Were you doing those like just because the part of the thing was we were going to these fancy beer places.
Yes.
One of them had lights hanging from the
craft beer.
Craft beer, as they say.
Yeah, like craft cheese.
Yeah, one of them had lights hanging from the ceiling.
I know.
And a painting of a green monster's ass on the wall.
Yes,
I think it was my favorite one.
Yeah.
And, then another one was very bright and looked like a lot like another bar that Dan, so my friend, our friend, Dan Aylward, was at this shindig.
This
whoop-de-woo. There was another time that he visited Cincinnati and took me to a bar that looked just like that. So my inebriated ass kept going up to him and asking him if this was that bar.
Is this where we were?
And Dan is nothing if not patient. And he said... No.
That's true.
No, this is not that bar.
He has the patience of a saint.
He said the other bar is bigger, but this bar is smaller, and Dan is gracious.
Wait, hold it.
Yeah.
So that bar was bigger.
Yeah.
The one you guys were in was smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, there's two sides to that coin. And then he added because he's a nice man.
He's a very nice man.
He added, I can see why you would think it's the same though. And then we left that conversation on good terms. And then later, I went to the bathroom and I saw him coming the other way, and I said, "Is this the same bar that we went to in a thing?" And he looked at me with concern.
Are you sure this isn't the same
this
bar?
is not the same bar. And I quit asking after that.
No, so, oh my
At least
goodness.
I think that was Dan.
We started the party like we were in a third world country. We rode what's referred to as the pedal wagon, not the paddle wagon.
To pedal.
And not the paddy wagon. That's like in the 40s when they would hit you with the billy club, the police, and they'd throw you in the back of the paddy wagon and take you to the Gray Bar Hotel, the Clink. It was much like a third world country. In that there was, how many, 16 people?
Yeah.
I think 16 people on this pedal wagon. This giant, it looks like a bus, right?
But you have to pedal it.
But everybody has to pedal it like we have like bicycle, right? And okay, so we're downtown Cincinnati, and it's not like we're in San Francisco.
And you can drink while you're on this thing.
You can, yeah.
It's exercising plus drinking.
So, okay, because that's what everybody wants to do. It's like they're on a bike, and like, God, I want a beer. And go bicycling at the same time. So it was fun, and we get on this pedal wagon, and we're going from... we were across
Baltic Street up to Roundhouse Avenue.
We were across from the Brew Dog.
Yeah.
And we made it up to what I refer to as bar number 1, because I don't remember the name of any of these bars, except for the second one.
Yeah, bar number 1 was dark with lights hanging from the ceiling and a green monster's ass painted on the wall.
And the only thing that I really care about at a bar is they have beer, and they did. So I was happy. And I got a beer, and my wife, Libby, she got a blackberry cider.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Blackberry cider was good. It was really, really good. So we were enjoying our drinks, and I'm catching up with, they're my friends now also, but I'm catching up with Mike's.
That's what he thinks.
They seem to like me.
You're in the crew.
Years ago, Mike and I tagged along with Mike and 3 of his college buddies to go see the U2s in Louisville. There's Matt Box, Jim Fancher, Dan Aylward, Mike Odell, and myself, right? So I met these 3 guys, these 3 friends that Mike has known forever. And within 5 minutes, I felt like I've known these guys forever, right? I instantly connected with these guys, and I had a blast with them. And since then, I've seen Dan twice. I've seen Fanch when we went to see the Metallicas. And then I saw Box when we went to see Mr. Floyd, of the former lead singer of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Roger Waters. Yeah. So I'm catching up with these guys, having a blast. We went to that bar. We went to a second bar. They dropped us off at the second location. We had a choice of bars. And your brother-in-law, Jim Boyce, was hysterical because one of the options was this bar called Pins that had pinball machines in it.
All right.
And he reminded me of the little kid in A Christmas Story. And he's like, but Mike, they've got pinball. He wanted to go play pinball so bad.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay. So because of...
Is that the one we went to?
Yeah. So
they had pinball machines there?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
It was downstairs. I was upstairs talking to you and Tay and Box and laughing my ass off at these stupid people at the
By the
party.
way, Tay flew in from New Hampshire for this party. I haven't seen Tay in forever.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah.
So you have talked about Tay multiple times, and this guy, he walks up to me, he goes, "You must be Darren." To which I said, "I must be."
It's okay.
And I said, "Yeah, what might your name be?" And he says, "I'm Sean." I'm like, "Well, nice to meet you, Sean." And then like 15 minutes later, I hear somebody mumbling, "I can't believe Tay came down here for this."
Yeah.
And I said, "Who's Tay?" And they pointed. I'm
That's
like, "That
Tay.
guy, that's Sean."
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Sean Taylor. Oh, okay. So anyway, I don't know if that's his real name or not. Anyway, cool guy. We had so much fun. And I'm just going to say, you are one lucky son of a bitch.
I am.
Because, my God, the caliber, the quality of friends who came to your party, these guys and gals.
Well, they're well paid.
Did you... I don't know, because I've got to start paying my friends to show up and acting more like your buddies, because your friends are top notch, man. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Had an awesome time. So much fun at this 50th birthday party. And I was trying so hard not to be jealous because my 50th birthday party fell in 2020. Do you remember 2020?
Yeah, there was a little the flu was going around there.
Yeah, we had COVID going on.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to have my 50th big ass whoop-de-woo. We had a party on my 51st, and it was fun. It was a good time. It was a really good time, and I wasn't disappointed at all in it. But I'm very happy for you that you got to have your 50th birthday party.
Can I complain about a few things?
Sure, why not?
If I may. So there were people yelling for U2 to be played, and I was like, can we not?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I recognize why.
Yeah,
you know,
because it's your thing.
But at that point, I'm like, let's just and so. But we did get Van Halen, and then I don't know what the hell was in the middle. We got what a millennial thinks boomers want to hear. We got you were rocking out at those.
Had Your Love by The Outfield, Van Halen, Jump. There was, I can't remember the other song in the middle, but
we ended on Spirit of Radio.
That's
Rush.
right. But
now, that was I did request that one.
Well, before that though was Country Roads by John Denver.
Yeah.
My God, everybody lost their freaking mind.
There's a bunch of West Virginia people on that thing.
Over John Denver.
Yeah.
So I went into my telephone and I found a photo of me when I was a child.
Your personal digital assistant.
My personal digital assistant, yes. I found this photo of me as a child with the bangs and the big glasses and the big collars, and I was showing it to everybody. I was like, see, I used to look just like John Denver's kid. Blown away. Everyone was blown away. And we went to that bar, and there was that chick, the bartender. She had more tattoos than you have years on you. And I was like, hey, didn't I look like John Denver? And she says, yeah. She has no idea. No idea who John Denver is.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was impressed. I don't know. She wanted a tip. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good times.
Yeah.
Good party.
Glad you came. Glad you could make it.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.